On to episode 10. Who done it? Time to point the finger. We're about to find out. Last episode, I was bothered because there was some evidence that I didn't find. I never actually went to look because I'm recording this right after recording that. I never found that ring or that cache. I don't know when you find that or where you find it or wow, my screen. Okay, come on. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Last episode. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, my giddy aunt? I read that so weird because I didn't know what was coming. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're here, you and me, at the end of it all. You know what comes next? Dessert time! Oh, and obviously Josa will be making her final accusation. Are we going to go with Noah? I think we'll go with Noah. I don't know. The person who killed Wilma was... How could you? Will we find out who did it? Or will the murderer get away with it? I have literally no idea. And there's only one way to find out. I'm confused also. If you have a different partner than me, does it change who is who in the game? That must be why this is so confusing and hard to do. Because different characters are different players. You know what I'm saying? This is confusing. As you make your way towards the dining room, Chelsea suddenly appears and links arms with you. Not you, but you said, nope, you're coming with me, babes. She pulls you upstairs and away from everyone else. Chelsea, what are you doing? Sorry to drag you away, but I have a surprise. You do? Yes, I got you something else to wear for the final accusation. Ooh, we get a new outfit. Chelsea rummages through the wardrobe, chucking expensive-looking clothes onto the floor as she goes. Aha! Perfect. Wait a second, why do I need to change for the accusation? Well, you've been running around getting all down and dirty in that one. I thought you might want to get all glammed up for dessert, babes. Yes, I would. I freaking would. Love this. Costume changes at basically a costume party. Oh, my jam. I need to do this. I need to have this. Yeah. It's like when the detective gets grubby during the field work. They still scrub up for the court date. I'm gonna get changed back into my little pink number as well. This dress is getting a bit itchy. I'm not about that life. Chelsea quickly changes out of her large dress. Much better. Aw, so cute. Now, which one do you prefer? Ooh, like it. Whoa. All right. Why is the free option this royal thing? Okay, I think I kind of like the pantsuit, but also the dress. I have to remember that we're only going to be seeing her torso, so I think I'm going to go with this because I like the way this looks better. Chelsea got so many costumes in for this party. Do I want to wear this new outfit? It's perfect for the final showdown. You look like $1 million, Roberta. I kind of wish it wasn't pink. Is that the only reason you brought me up here, to dress me up? Well, not exactly. I also wanted to make sure you had everything ready for the final accusation. Can you tell that I'm excited? Just a bit. I think, since you're still the main suspect and the main investigator, you should present the case. You can lay out how you think the murder happened and who you think it was. This is kind of biased. If I went to a party and the best friends were like lining things up like this, I'd question it. Like you were giving her hints or something. You know, it's weird. Chelsea is the host. I feel like she probably should have done like a everyone write your theory in a thing and just read them out or something. I don't know. If you convince everyone and they believe you, we'll arrest whoever you think it is. So, is there not actually a person, or do I just have to convince them? This is weird. Then we reveal who it was. If you are right, you get a prize. Otherwise, the perp gets a prize instead. Fun. Okay. Sounds good? Am I ready to make my case? Give me a clue, please. Pretty please? I wonder if she'll do it. For your bestest bra? I really shouldn't, but I do really want to, so I think you should think about who's been trying to make you look the most guilty so far. I don't know. I mean, in that last episode, it was Noah. Has it been Noah the whole time? Noah and Marisol. Are they in it together? Is there anyone who's been acting suspiciously recently? Trying to pin everything on you more than anyone else? Noah? Well, shh. Don't tell me. Save it for dinner. Oh, hey guys. Excuse me, Wilma. We were having a private moment. Sorry, it's just that Rocco said he needs help with Lord Lampshade says he requires assistance in the kitchen, milady. Oh, shoot. Chelsea gives you a quick peck on the cheek as she rushes out of the room. See you down there, Roberta. Bobby smiles awkwardly at you. So, are you ready? Suppose I'm ready as I'll ever be. Bobby gently squeezes your hand. Together, you head downstairs to meet the others. When you enter the dining room, everyone else has already taken their seats. Chelsea busies herself with setting the table. Chelsea, I've got to ask. Why did you decide to split the meal up like this throughout the night? Have you ever heard of narrative frame, babes? That's what this is. Now go and sit down. Dessert's almost ready. You take your seat next to Bobby, who smiles at you. Now then, Islanders, honored guests, friends. Rocco appears from the kitchen carrying something on a large plate and then hands it to Chelsea. She puts it down in the middle of the table. It looks like some kind of yule log. It's the pineapple thing, right? Please tell me this isn't some weird 50s recipe as well. Lord Lampshade, if you do the honors. Rocco takes a knife and begins to cut into the dessert, handing everyone a piece. On the inside of the log, you see rings of pineapple coated in what looks like... Is that... mayonnaise? Yep. What a recipe, huh? Yule log. So strange. Tuck in, everyone. Bobby wastes no time, taking a big spoonful of the dessert straight into his mouth. The others follow suit. This is a bit sweeter than normal mayo. Oh, I added lots of sugar. The original called for some kind of American condiment that doesn't exist over here. So I improvised. The log. It's not bad. I'm wondering what was supposed to go in it. That she thought that sugar would be the equivalent. What's an American condiment that's freaking like powdered sugar? I'm sure they have powdered sugar. I don't know. Anyway, it's not bad. Woo! That's good. Bon happy eat, you lot. Don't start, Raheem. Everyone keeps saying that guy sounds like me, but he's nothing like me. Are you sure? Moving swiftly on. Let's change the subject. I'm kind of interested. Want to tell the group how you and Rocco met, Chelsea? Well, it was a modern love story. As in, we started chatting over the internet. No way. To be fair, we met in real life once before we started chatting. It was at Josa's wedding, actually. You charmed her on the internet? That doesn't sound like you. Actually, she sent the first message. It wasn't supposed to be romantic at first. I really wasn't flirting. We just happened to hit it off. Aw. That's pretty cute, you guys. By the way, this Yule log thingy is really great. Who knew people in the 60s had such weird tastes? All I can think of is that dude on TikTok who makes the random recipes. You guys know what I'm talking about? He makes all the old recipes that don't make sense, like avocado chocolate cake or something. You should ask your nan if she remembers any of them, Gary. Mate, you're right. Bet she'll say this sort of stuff was for posh people, though. Back in my day, we ate beans out of a can for dinner. It was called a treat. Can't blame her. Baked beans from a can is a great thing. Chelsea falls into her now familiar southern accent. Well, as much as I'm glad y'all are enjoying my log, that's not a good sentence. Bobby suppresses a giggle. There is another pressing matter that needs me to attend to. Feeding my horse? Hush, Chad. Now then, Islanders. It's time to make your way to the drawing room. As you enter the drawing room, Chelsea gestures to a television hung over a boarded-up fireplace. An old boarded-up fireplace. Please gather around the fire pit, everyone. Ooh, fire pit. Cute. There's a video of a fire on the screen. Well, I can appreciate the effort at least. Yeah, Saws. It's hard to get a real fire pit on short notice. Gary pretends to warm his hands by the fire. Everyone gathers around, and a silence hangs over you all. Core, you could cut the tension in here with a knife, huh? It's just like being back at the real fire pit. Except now someone's been murdered, so it's not really the same. Earlier tonight, a murder most foul took place within these walls. It didn't take you lot long to settle on Roberta as your final suspect, the poor gal. And so it was up to her to clear her name, which she's been doing ever since, with my blessing. As you scan the room, all eyes are on you. So, Roberta, Josa, who killed Wilma? Bobby is watching intently, waiting to hear your answer. Marisol seems to be looking around, her eyes flitting between you and the other Islanders. I'm confused! Priya gives you a hard stare and drums her thigh in anticipation. Noah is eyeing the floor, his face a mask. Rocco's gaze darts around the room excitedly. This is it. The person who killed Wilma was... We've got Gary, Priya, Noah, Lucas, Lottie, or Ibrahim. I feel like because of her hint, we have to go with Noah. But I feel like it's not. I feel like maybe Noah was paying someone off. I don't know. Let's do it. Dr. Terrence Rex. Noah. Everyone gasps. Chelsea drops an empty champagne glass and clutches her heart dramatically. It lands on the soft rug with a gentle thud. Oh, whoops. Dr. Rex, how could you? It's not true. Where's your evidence? Where's my evidence for accusing Dr. Rex? Well, all of these. So I'm gonna go with the most obvious one, the wedding ring, because that's what he took it off to make it seem like he was in love with Wilma and he was getting a divorce, right? So the wedding ring. I found a man's wedding ring in the escape room. Woo, escape room. Yeah, thanks, babes. Didn't you say that you gave your wedding ring to your wife when you left her, Dr. Rex? You wait for Noah's answer, but he simply stares at you in calm silence. No one else here is married or has reason to own a wedding ring. You must have lied about leaving your wife and therefore been subject to Wilma's blackmail. You couldn't keep your wife or your reputation while Wilma was causing trouble. The only way out was murder. I rest my case. How do you plead, Dr. Rex? Noah steeples his long fingers, elbows resting on the arms of his chair. Well, congratulations, Roberta. So, had I not known about this wedding ring as evidence, I wouldn't have picked him. That's weird that they kind of just gave it to us, because I never found it. You've painted the full picture perfectly. He stands slowly, languishing in the attention. I did it. I killed Wilma. Gasps echo around the room. I got it right. Maintain your dignity. You simply nod and smile. Go on then, Noah, spill the beans. How did you do it? Why? And who killed Marisol? Why? I'll tell you, my dear, sweet, foolish Wilma. He paces up and down in front of the fire, shoulders stiff, lips pursed in a thoughtful pout. Wow, is he method acting? Trippy. I first came to this beautiful house when it was empty and unowned, looking for permission to dig for fossils. Wilma greeted me, and I was immediately taken prisoner by her Scottish lilt and light-hearted ways. She was a breath of fresh air compared to my cold wife and stuffy job. I've been married for 30 years. I do love my wife, but alas, I have needs. Ew, you're so gross. Noah said he has needs. This response right here sounds a little rude. Needs what? To murder people? That's probably something you should talk to your doctor about, Dr. Rex. No, Roberta, that's not what I meant. It's part of the character. He's a sleazeball. Carry on then. I began finding more and more excuses to visit the mansion to spend time with Wilma. Like many a fool in love, I was too quick to trust. I told her about my life, my job, my wife, and that was when things turned sour. Bobby giggles with glee. As soon as I admitted these things, the tables turned. She said she was going to expose our affair unless I paid her off. I'd lose everything. Why would you lose your job for having an affair? The owner of the museum is a very traditional man. He would not want to associate with me after this kind of scandal. Wilma held my future in her soft baker's hands. Maid's hands. Bobby wiggles his fingers. These baker's hands have been many a lass's downfall. Hey, those are mine. Don't talk about it. I knew what I had to do. Murder. Precisely, Lord Lampshade. Murder. Rex had to murder Wilma to keep his job. Seems a bit extreme. Like, did you really want to jump straight to murder? What happened to a good old-fashioned begging? I'm a passionate man, Josa. Extremes are all I know. I made the sandwich 3 days ago. I bagged and tagged it out of instinct. It was like one of my fossils from work. I tried to make it look appetizing while sacrificing flavor to entice Wilma. But I didn't know anyone else would be here tonight. When I noticed Sammy's presence, I realized I had to be sneaky, since she knew about Wilma's scheme and could expose my guilt. I came up with the story of leaving my wife and stashed my wedding ring in the attic. When I trapped you in there, Roberta, it was because I thought you were on to me. I completely forgot about the evidence that was in there until it was too late. Although it seems like I shouldn't have worried, you didn't even find it. Where was it? Behind the mirror. Damn, I missed that. But I used it. Okay, come on, guys. Come on. It was only after you and Bobby searched the crime scene that I stashed the money there. Wait, there was money in the kitchen? See, why did they give us the option to use it if we never found it? I would have used the sandwich. Keep up, Roberta. I brought it in case the sandwich didn't work or I decided not to go through with it. Anything to keep my secret and keep Wilma quiet. I successfully distracted you away from finding it with my superior intellect. Ugh. Noah stopped me from finding a clue. I shouldn't have helped you. Noah just cocks an eyebrow at you and smiles. But why kill me? Noah shrugs. You knew too much. If I killed Wilma to keep my secret quiet, what was one more murder to make sure it would never see the light of day? He settles back into his armchair. Miss Abigail, please call the police. I will go willingly. This was all just a game of chess after all. He quirks an eyebrow at you. And Roberta has checkmate. Everyone is silent as Noah smirks. Wait, I still have one more question. Why write the date on the sandwich? Well, some things I added just to make the clues connect. I wanted to give you guys lots of fun clues to investigate. That's confusing. That's Chelsea's job. She didn't set this stuff up? This is weird. Maybe it's just not the way I would throw a murder mystery party. Like, I'd have everything pre-set up. So, anyway. Aw, that's so sweet. Bobby plants a kiss on Noah's cheek. He loves me. Well, ta-da! It's over. Wait, why did you trap me in the escape room? You trapped her in an escape room? There's an escape room? I feel like there's more to that you're not telling us, Noah. Yeah, Noah, babe. If you want to go into more detail, feel free. I don't know if we have the time. I could elaborate a bit more if you want. Yeah. Why? Alright, let me talk you through it. I planted the sandwich in the kitchen as soon as the first course was over. This will entice Bobby and Wilma alike. It wasn't long before my plan started coming to fruition. Snack time! See, this is confusing, because it's not about them. Like, if it's a murder mystery written for the characters they're playing, it should say, Wilma really likes sandwiches. So she goes to the kitchen, and then voila, the character that Noah was playing was told to make a sandwich and leave it there. And it was already made by the host with a date on it, which Noah would already know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, your players shouldn't have to think so hard. It would make things too confusing because people would have too many different ideas. This wouldn't work. Am I just being butthurt about it? I'm just being butthurt about it. It's fine. Snack time. Is he singing? Should I wait and watch? Make a run for it? I don't remember where he was, but we'll slink away. Or wait and watch? Wait and watch. I ducked into the next room and watched as he took the bait. Ooh, a sandwich. Don't mind if I do. Come to Papa. And, well, you know what happened next. Ah! I'm dead! And then there was your interrogation of me. You and Wilma never slept together? An astute observation, I was impressed for certain. But this was all part of my plan. Yes, we were having an affair. I wanted you to think you'd unraveled my deepest, darkest secret. That way, you'd stop looking. And it worked perfectly. Well, hun, what are you thinking? Josa is going to name her suspect. Play it cool. I managed to play it cool as you surveyed the possible suspects, but I don't think you even saw. It was you, Ruby. You blamed Priya. I couldn't believe my luck. But somehow, everyone still suspected you the most. I didn't plan it that way, but it was definitely a helpful addition. I thought if you went mysteriously missing for a little while, you'd look extra guilty. When we got into the bedroom, you were gone, and the others quickly dispersed. But I knew how to get into the attic. Wilma and I frolicked there on many an occasion. The key was already in the lock. It was that easy. Help! I thought a creepy note under the door would be a perfect deterrent. I just trapped Josa in the attic. Ooh, should we make him say I wish I was in there with her? No. It's fine, there's a phone in there. She'll be okay. By the time you got out, everyone would think it was you. Especially if the killer had struck again. Killing Marisol wasn't in the plan, but I was having so much fun. Dead! I didn't even plan the power cut, I just took the opportunity I was presented with. Josa was the last person I saw, before my lights went off. Everyone thinks Josa is the killer. Just like I planned. It's a shame, but I can get the credit after everyone's accused her. Everything was coming together. Until you had to go snooping around. Here to mess with the evidence yet again, Roberta? Ah, you snuck up on me. I thought you'd given up by now. Or rather, I'd hoped. I knew there was evidence in the kitchen, the fossil bag and the money. The fossil bag had already been taken from the bin, so I knew you'd found that. But the money was the smoking gun, and I needed to keep you away from it. So I tried to distract you. I have to distract Josa. Make a loud noise. Just as you were about to find a clue, I knocked some plates onto the floor with a loud smash. You fell for my distraction, and the money remained untouched. While you were otherwise occupied, I thought I could stop your investigation altogether. This definitely made me see you in a new light, I guess. But I failed. You were too committed to the murder. To Bobby. Of course. And that just about takes us to now. Well, Noah, that was enlightening. You answered a lot of questions I had left over. Excellent. Well, now you know how I did it. Alas, no amount of my efforts could stop Roberta from finding me out. It seems the imaginative brain will always come out on top. He winks at you. And scene. There's a moment of silence as everyone seems lost in thought. Whew, that was intense. I'm proud of you all. That was so much fun. Great roleplay, everyone. And now, shall we step outside for a drink? The others cheer and whoop. Yes, that actually sounds perf. I'm up for it. Oi, Rocco, pour me another one of those cocktails you made earlier. It was banging. You all filter outside into the cool night. Everyone mills around outside, chatting about the evening and everything that's happened. You and Bobby are still holding hands, silently observing everyone. I can't believe I really did it. I solved Chelsea's mystery. Chelsea's mystery was really... It was fun. Yeah. I should probably tell her at some point. She did say she wanted feedback. Just then, Chelsea loudly clinks on the side of her glass with a spoon. Attention, please! Now that we've come to the end of this mystery, there is still one more thing that I need to do. Give me my prize. She produces a small box covered in brightly colored wrapping paper. It's for you, Josa, for helping us catch the murderer. Woo! After handing over the box, she quickly digs her hands back into her bag and pulls out 2 handfuls of confetti. She throws it into the air and it falls gently over you. Congratulations! You turn the box over in your hands. Chelsea gave me a prize. Let's just rip it open. Excitedly, you tear open the wrapping to get inside. Inside the box is a set of 3 champagne flutes. On each of them is a word. Love, laugh, murder. That's so cute. I would have rather had the journal, but that's cute. Oh, it is really cute. Wow, Chelsea, this is perfect. That's real cute. Thanks so much, hon. Anytime, and thank you for coming. I hope whenever you look at these, you always remember tonight. I hope you had some fun investigating with Bobby. You guys were a really cute crime-fighting couple. I definitely enjoyed it. Never thought it'd be so high on my list of things to do with Josa, but here we are. Working with Bobby to catch Noah. It wasn't really romantic, so I'm gonna say Noah was a good adversary. Or is that like flirting with him? We'll find out. It was a pleasure to go up against you. Next time I'll be more careful if you're investigating. Or get rid of me first. Oh, spicy. Just then, a loud neigh comes from the other side of the garden. Are we gonna see the horse? Please let us see the horse. I should really find something to feed the horse with. I should have gotten you a prize for getting so into character, Raheem. I really didn't expect you to bring a horse. You can pay me back for the rental costs if you want. Oh. You have a moment to collect your thoughts as people start to mill about. It's almost over. Just then, you realize Bobby is approaching you. So, not gonna lie, I've had a pretty good time tonight. Though, I've been waiting for another opportunity to just get some time alone with you, honestly. He grins somewhat wickedly and inches closer to you. Bobby is signaling for some alone time. I mean, we're at a party visiting friends we haven't seen in a while, so I think it's rude, but I don't want Bobby to be upset. So, we're gonna do it. A moment alone? I like the sound of that. Tell you what though. What? I'm still finding it hard to believe that Chelsea came up with this whole thing. I mean, have you ever thought of Chelsea and then thought, you know what goes with Chelsea? A murder mystery party. I haven't. Chelsea's party, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of facets to people you don't, like she doesn't have to be exactly, that's what she was talking about, is people think she's this thing. I'm feeling like heated about this because I feel like this is part of my problems, people making assumptions about me, so actually it suits her to a T, okay? You think so? Or it could have been Rocco's idea. She definitely makes sure our meetups are always interesting. You know, I was thinking it's really easy to drift apart from friends over time, right? Have you noticed that? Do I drift easily from my friends? Yeah, it can be hard, right? It's hard, but it's only because I'm a hermit. I don't talk to people. Anyway, I was thinking about all of us Islanders. It's like, I want to think that us all being together for that time really meant something and that we'll stay in touch. But you know, it's not always like that. Like, I haven't seen Jacob in ages. Bobby stares into space for a few moments. I don't know, I guess it makes you think about what's important to you. Bobby is feeling a bit melancholic. As long as we've got each other, I'm happy. Aw, babe, you're right. As long as we've got each other, we'll be alright. I suppose Chelsea throwing parties like this definitely helps. To keep in touch with people, I mean. I hope she keeps doing it. What kind of parties would I be interested in? Honestly, I kind of really liked the big holiday, like in season 3 of the reunion, because it was just really pretty. Like, it would be really cool to see what the artists do with different locations. I like that. Maybe that's just me. Like, I liked the murder mystery, but it didn't feel like there could be enough. And it was probably too complicated for the writing with all the options. I don't know how any of that works, but I'd like another big holiday. It would be cool to go on a big holiday together. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wonder where we could go. Hey, Josa, come dance with me. We should probably head back. Shall we head back? Do I get a kiss first? Bobby grins. Since you mentioned it, Bobby pulls you in for a kiss. The tension of the night oozes out of you as the two of you embrace. I can't wait to get you alone later. Again? Naughty. Then he pulls away and then tugs on your hand. It's over too soon. Come on, let's go. Reluctantly, you head back to where the others are still mingling. As you approach the others, you notice that Chelsea has put on some high-tempo, old-timey music with a modern beat. What is this? It's called Electro Swing. Oh god, that's gotta be weird. Chelsea grabs your hands and pulls you into the center of the circle with a laugh. Old-timey swing instruments with a modern electronic twist. Perfect for a modern murder mystery. Chelsea takes your hands and pulls you into a frantic dance. Come on, Chelsea, we will just dance along? You keep up with her energy and steps as best you can. She lifts up her hand and coaxes you into doing a twirl. Everyone grab a partner and let's dance. She puts her feet forward, back, forward in a quick rhythm. When did you get so good at this? And also, what happened to her dress? She put her costume back on. Rocco and I have been taking lessons. Isn't it fun? Noah and Bobby find each other in the dancing circle and laugh. You sure you're not gonna murder me again? As long as you don't mess up my rhythm, you'll be fine. You find your pace with Chelsea and soon you're in sync. Yes! Someone turns the music up. Anyone want some more G&Ts? I'll take one. Why not? You lose yourself in the beat. Your feet move to their own accord. Left, right, forward, back. Twirl. You're a natural, babes. You just stepped on my foot, mate. Sorry, guys, but you can't slow this dancing machine down. I should. Let's go wild with my own moves. You start to shake yourself around wildly, letting your hair loose and your arms flail. Woo! I'll have whatever she's had. You grin at the others as your instincts take over. You close your eyes. Someone turns up the music. Again? Eek! Chelsea squeals, then laughs as Rocco takes her for a spin. Milady, can I interest you in a dance? There's a black tulip between his teeth. Rocco, before you say anything, I couldn't find any roses. The high energy dancing soon takes it out of you. After one more twirl, you stagger and stop. That was so much fun, for sure. And you smashed it. Can we sit down now? Oh my gosh, yes. Let's grab a drink and find somewhere to sit. You find yourself sitting at the front of the house looking up at the stars as you sip your drinks. Want some of my drink? What is it? Peanut butter and raspberry cocktail. Ew. You what? Try it. Do I want some of Chelsea's drink? Sure, we'll try it, but it sounds disgusting. You lean over and take a sip of the mixture. It's salty and sweet at the same time. Good, right? Not bad. This is one of Rocco's inventions, you know? I suppose that must be handy having a cocktail master like him around. He's a cocktail master? I thought that was Ibrahim. Totes. Though it's not the only thing he's good for. Oh yeah? Yeah. Let's just say that his iced teas aren't the only thing about him that are long. What? 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 No. No. Chelsea! She laughs. That was such a bad joke, wasn't it? You're filthy. You nudge her gently and you both burst into laughter. Oh, I almost spilt my drink. Sorry. She pushes you back and you almost fall off the step. Hey. You both laugh loudly until your stomachs ache. I'm gonna miss you when you go home, Josa. I love having you around. You always make me laugh, and you help me organize my thoughts better. Does that sound silly? Not at all. But like, Chelsea, I'm not going anywhere. No, but I mean tomorrow. Obviously you can't stay forever, but I'll miss you. She puts an arm around you and squeezes you tight. In that case, we should make the most of the time we've got left. Absolutely, babe. She rests her head on your shoulder. Though, now all I can think about is Rocco's, ma'am, chill your roll. Chels. She laughs again. Sorry. Alright, what if we just watch the stars for a bit? Sounds good to me, babe. You rest your hand on hers. She slurps loudly from her drink. You know, when I was a kid, I always thought stars were like holes. Holes? Yeah, like holes in the universe with light bleeding through. Makes you see the night sky a whole lot differently when you look at it like that. You both stare up at the glittering sky. Yeah, it really does. Can I point out for a second that I'm actually really bored and I want this to be done? Like, is that weird? Like, I could care less about Rocco's long stars. For a few blissful moments, it feels like you're the only two people in the world. Islanders, guests, friends, it's been a wild ride. Thank you again for joining us and taking the time out of your day to play through Chelsea's murder mystery. This is so cute. So cute. This was a big step for us and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we loved making it. Remember to always be kind, stay hydrated, and look after yourselves in uncertain times. With love from Chelsea and the Fusebox team. P.S. We've worked hard to make Chelsea's murder mystery one of the most replayable and dynamic stories since season 2. We encourage you to go back and sit next to someone different to experience another mystery. Oh! What if it's a whole different story for whoever committed the murder? Interesting. Oh, I like it. Okay. Well done. You have completed one of 3 endings. Okay. Cool beans. That was really cute. I got a little bored at the ending there, to be honest. I wanted it to just kind of be done. I didn't care about the dancing and looking at the stars and stuff. Chelsea's joke was very unexpected, but great. Love that for her. And I've been watching too much of The Office, so that's what she said was trying to come out of my mouth every 5 seconds. But yeah, that was fun. And to know that there's 3 different endings, love that. Forgot what else I was gonna say. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And we'll get back to season 1, finishing that up. I hope that they make other thingies like this for the other seasons, because that'd be great. At least season 3. I'd love to have another season 3 experience. But anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!